सान्द्रानन्दावबोधात्मकमनुपमितं कालदेशावदिभ्या निर्मुक्तं नित्यमुक्तं निगमशतसहस्रेण निर्भास्यमानम् अस्पष्टं दृष्टमात्रे पुनः उरुपुरुषार्थात्मकं ब्रह्मतत्त्वं तत्तावत् भाति साक्षात् गुरुपवनपुरे हन्त भाग्यं जनानाम् अज्ञात्वा ते महत्त्वं यदिह निगदितं विश्वनाथ क्षमेथः स्तोत्रं चैतत्सहस्रोत्तरमधिकतरं त्वत्प्रसादाय भूयात् वेधा नारायणीयं श्रुतिषु च जनुषा स्तुत्यता वर्णनेन स्फीतम् लीलावतारैरिदमिह कुरुताम् आयुरारोग्य सौख्यम् आयुरारोग्य सौख्यम्.
Gurupavanapure Hantabhagyam Jananam. Namaskaram to all the Astikas. We have been discussing in Daśhakaṃ 1 that talks about the Mahatmyam of Bhagavan, how beautiful he is. This Shloka takes us through his beauty. Tatte pratyagradhara dharalalitakala yavali kelikaram lavanyasyaikasaram sukriti janadrisham purna punyavataram Lakshmi nishanka lila nilayanam amritasyanda sandohamantaha Sinchat sanchintakanam vapuhu anukalaye marutagaranatha. Hey, marutagaranatha, marutagaranatha, the one who is now housed in Guruvayur, anukalaye te tatu vapuhu. I continuously keep meditating upon your divine form. How is your form? Pratyagra dhara Dhara Lalita Kalayavali Kelikaram. Avali, there is a row of what? Kalayavali Kelikaram. So it has got Kalaya Pushpam. Kalaya Pushpam will be slightly dark bluish in hue. Pratyagra Dhara, at the same time, when it is about to rain during the monsoons, how do we guess it is going to rain? We'll say the clouds have turned dark. So when the clouds become dark grey, as they get grey, it means the water content in the clouds have reached to the brim where they are ready to precipitate. So Bhagavan's color looks like the rain-bearing clouds, like the rain-bearing clouds that contain water and turn dark to give us water. Krishna or Bhagavan is dark because he is ready to shower mercy on us. So Pratyagra Dhara Dhara Lalita Kalayavali Kelikaram. It looks like Kalaya Pushpam. Ekasaram Lavanyasya. At one point in time, it looks as if a Lavanyam is housed in you. There are two gunas for beauty. Lavanyam, Saundaryam. Saundaryam is Avayava Shobha. When each part of the body is beautiful. Nose, beautiful. Eyes, beautiful. It is called Saundaryam. Overall, if the beauty is commendable, it is called Lavanyam. So we say Lavanya Ramara Larajudare, says Tyagaraja. Saundarya Rajam Bhajeham, says Muthuswami Dikshita. So Bhagavan is a repository of both Lavanyam and Saundaryam, with Kalaya Pushpam looking like rain-bearing clouds. Ekasaram Lavanyasya, he looks very lovely. Purna Punyavataram. Whom do we see? The one whose form if we see, we become pure. Punyavataram, Sukriti Janadrisham. Again, who is going to see? People with great Sukrit, great Punyam. See, we may have committed a lot of apacharams and papams in our previous and iha janma. No doubt we are suffering in some way or the other, either because of family, physical woes or financial woes. Some way or the other we'll be suffering. Amongst that huge papam that we have done, there is one small punyam. Sukriti jana drisham. Sukriti jana drisham. So, the people who have done punyam are the ones who can see him, feel him, express to him, and communicate with him. That way, we are all on the same boat. We are listening to Narayaneeyam and meditating upon Krishna, so we are fortunate. Sukriti janadrisham Lakshmi Nishanka Leela Nilayanam. So, who is this Krishna? He is the very arena where Mahalakshmi plays. Where does Mahalakshmi play, sir? She sits on his Srivatsam, the mole on his chest. So that is called Shri Peetham. She has made that the seat. Mahalakshmi, the goddess of all prosperity and wealth, and like the mother who carries that affection for her children, she dances on Krishna. So he is the very house of all that Mahalakshmi plays. Lakshmi, Nishanka Leela Nilayanam, Sinchat Amrita Syanda Sandoham. So he is also the repository of that bliss. So it is not perishable. We buy some tomatoes, we buy some carrots, we buy some beans. After 4 days, it will get rotten. They are all perishables. But Bhagavan's bliss or Bhagavan's form is not perishable. Sinchat Amritasyanda Sandoham. It is immortal. It will never perish. It will never decay. Antaha Sanchintakanam. To that form which is not perishable, to that form which is only the blessed ones like whom we are all can see and think of, I meditate upon that form, says Bhaṭṭatiri in this shloka. Then he says, Kashta te srishti cheshta bahutara bhava khedavaha jiva bhajam ityevam purvam alochitam ajitamaya naiva madhya bhijane noche jivaha katham va madhurataramidam Tvadvapuschiddasadram netraihi shrotraischa pitva paramarasa sudham bodhi pure rameran. Hey Ajita, the one who has won over all the impediments that we have. See, we all have impediments, purva janma karma, iha janma karma, family, woes, our own problems, ajnanam, so on and so forth. Avidya, vasana, karma, ruchi, prakriti sambandham is a vicious circle that we are all in. Bhagavan is beyond that. That is why Vedam says Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. Satyatvam, Jnanatvam, Anantatvam, Anandatvam, Amalatvam. The Pancha Swarupa Nirupaka Dharmam rests in Brahma. So he is beyond all these mistakes. So, hey Ajita, Alochitam Maya Purvam Yeva. Earlier I used to feel Te Srishti Cheshta Kashta Iti Yataha, that your creation is such a difficult activity. Sa bahutara bhava khedavaha. And in that tough creative activity, creation activity, we are all creations. We are also asked to undergo so many ailments and miseries. Sa bahutara bhava khedavaha jiva bhajam. If you go ask a dog, that will have its own problem. If you go ask a lion, that will have its own problem. You go ask a crocodile, it will have its own problem. You ask an LKG going child, the child will say, I have homework, I have problem. You go to a teenager, the person will say, that girl is not talking to me, that boy is not talking to me, there will be problems. You go to a family person, he'll say, I have got EMIs. You go to an elderly person, he'll say, nobody cares about me. So everybody has problems. Jiva bhajam sa bahutara bhava khedavaha. There is only misery. Then Bhaṭṭatiri says, now after seeing you, this was my assumption before, but after seeing you as Krishna in the Divya Mangala Vigraham in Sri Guruvayur, Adya na abhijane evam no chet. From now on, after seeing you, I do not think so. Bhagavan asked, why? Katham va jivaha rameran. How can I be, being a living being, not paramarasa sudam bodhi pure? After having seen an ocean of bliss right in front of me, which is you, so parama rasa sudam bodhi pure pitva netraihi shrotraihi cha. When people sing kritis, compositions about Krishna, my ears can quench the thirst. When I see you, my eyes are able to absorb your image, your Divya Mangala Vigraham, and they are able to get out of the thirst. When my eyes see you, when my ears hear about you, Pitva netraihi shrotraihi cha idam vapuhu te, this form of yours, Chidrasadram, which comes in the form of a huge flood. In Malayalam language, the word for flood is different from Tamil. In Tamil, Vellam means flood, whereas in Malayalam, it means water. Now, Vellam, if you put together, it means there is flood in the waters. In that case, Bhagavan, what I see in front of me is a flood of your grace. So he says, Chidrasadram Madhurataram, that which is sweet, enjoyable, relishable in all aspects. He says in this shloka, the 8th shloka, Bhaṭṭatiri says, Nārāyaṇīyam sannidhatse satatam api purastairanapyarthitan api arthan kamanajasram vitarasi paramananda sandram gatimcha itham nishesha labhyo niravadhika phalaha parijato haretvam Kshudram tam shakravati drumam abhilashati vyartham arthivrajoyam tvam satatam sannidhatse. You always present yourself. So Bhaṭṭatiri is looking at Krishna of Guruvayur and saying, you always present yourself. Api puraha namranam. For those who are going to do multiple prostrations, people who are going to do multiple namaskarans, even before that, tvam ajasram vitarasi. You grant them. What does he grant his devotees? Kaman arthan. Whatever purusharthas they desire, be it dharma, be it kama, be it artha or moksha. Dharma, artha, kama, moksha, whatever they desire, api anabhyarthitantaihi. They may or may not ask. A person may come for dharma, giving him the knowledge of dharmic knowledge. Bhagavan may feel, towards the end of this janma, I am going to give moksha. Another person may come for artha, wealth. But looking at his good means of helping himself and the society, Bhagavan may think, I will give you moksha. So he may choose to give what the devotee asks. He will also give what the devotee even not asks. So there he says, Kamanarthan api anabhyarthitan taihi, even though not asked by them. Cha gatim paramananda sandram. And when he gives, he is the repository of eternal happiness. See, we too give. When I give something to my sister or brother, I will feel, oh, he's going to take 2 chocolates. Okay, take it. I give. But I don't give it with that bliss. Whereas Bhagavan gives it happily. So he says, Cha gatim paramananda sandram he Hare. The one who is able to steal our sins, the one who is able to eradicate our papams. He Hare, itham, thus being so, tvam asi parijataha. Aren't you the true parijata? There is a belief that there is a wish-yielding tree called parijata vriksham. It will give you whatever it desires. Now, till now, Bhaṭṭatiri says, I was thinking there is only a tree that gives whatever we desire. Now I have realized that Krishna of Guruvayur, you are the true parijata. Because parijata vriksham will give you all these mundane things, material things. It will not give you moksham. But you are a parijata tree that gives moksham. So you are the better parijata tree. Tvam asi parijataha nishesha labhyaha. See, the parijata that we know is accessible to Indra and the other devas, not to commoners like us. Whereas Krishna of Guruvayur, you are the parijata who is accessible to all. Nishesha labhyaha niravadhika phalaha cha. The one who gives unlimited blessings. Itham ayam arthivrajaha. The one who is full of desires, unlike these men, because there are some people amongst us who are full of desires, abhilashati vyartham. They will keep on cribbing and lamenting. Why? Because they want only material pleasures. They don't see the parijata in you. They see that waste tree which is in the backyard of Indra. Tam kshudram shakravati drumam. Shakra, Indra. Shakravati, his garden. Tam kshudram drumam. That tree which gives the basic pleasures they keep seeing and they forget you, Krishna. Tam kshudram shakravati drumam abhilashati vyartham. Itham ayam arthivrajaha. They may desire for such low aspects and they may be looking at that Shakravati drumam. but I will not be so. Devotees who are around me will not be so. They will always see you as the parijata that blesses and bestows all the purusharthas beginning with dharma till moksha, what even a normal parijata tree cannot give.
कल्याणरूपाय कलौ जनानां कल्याणदात्रे करुणासुधाब्दे कंवादिदिव्यायुधसत्कराय वातालयाधीश नमो नमस्ते. नारायण 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 नारायण.